Hey everybody, it's Felisa. I apologize in advance that you can't see this whole thing, but today is going to be an entry into my Try It series. It's probably going to be a shorter video because I just want to like give you the particulars. So I'm somebody who was taught as a child to mop on their hands and knees. Like that was the way that my grandmother always cleaned. We never owned a mop, and I was always told that your floor isn't clean unless you get down there face to face with the dirt. Well, as I've gotten older, being on my knees and going from room to room and floor to floor has been challenging. So I was looking at, different ways to make that a little bit more efficient and still feel like I was disinfecting and that I was doing a good job. So I started to research steam mops and the effectiveness and the purpose of them and all that kind of thing. And I actually saw a lot of really good reviews and I decided to try one. Now, I'll start with the cons first. The only con that I really have with this is the fact that I don't get my pine saw smell. I love pine saw. So, my pine saw water and stuff like that. So I kind of get around that by spraying a little bit of pine saw or orange essential oil on the floor and then letting the steam do its thing. And that's actually a really nice aroma that it gets going. But I really don't have any negatives for this. So this is a Bissell um, PowerFresh. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is a Bissell PowerFresh. The base looks like this, and it came with two like pads, for lack of a better term. So they look like little bonnets. So you stretch them over the base of this machine. One has kind of like a scrubby feel to it. So I assume that that would be for, floors that have a little bit more grime and dirt and you got to do some scrubbing. And then this one is just like soft cloth. Both of them can go right into your washing machine for easy cleanup, which I think is great. The wonderful thing about this is that I don't have that dirty mop water kind of issue. And, that's always an issue, I think, when you're trying to clean your floors. Like, just making sure that the mop water is clean, making sure that the mop is clean, changing out the mop frequently, because they get soiled and it's very difficult to sanitize that after it's been collected into the sponge or into the mop head over a period of time. The wonderful thing about this is, I just toss it in, like I have a little soaker. I toss it, put some team borax in there and some bleach and some water, let it soak, lift the dirt and grime, make sure that I feel comfortable that it's been sufficiently kind of sanitized ahead of time, and then just tossing it into the washer and then subsequently the dryer. So I really love that aspect. I think that over a period of time, I've only had this for about a month. Over the period of time, I think that I probably will save a lot in disinfectants and save a lot in water because this reservoir, I always have this is another con, I should say, because this is hard to kind of lift up. And so I've had some challenges with it, but the reservoir is only about this big, but because it's steam, it doesn't use all of this water. It's wonderful. So I've been able to do like a couple of rooms before I need to refill this. I've been able to do a pretty decent sized living room and dining room before I need to refill that. And the beauty to me is that your floors are not sopping wet because no matter how much you wring out a mop, you still have more water on your floor that needs to dissipate. And so nobody can go in and do anything. With steam, it literally only takes a few minutes, a couple of minutes at tops before the floor is dry, and you can put your rugs and stuff back down and you don't have to wait forever and keep everybody out the room while you finish. So I think this has been a great purchase. I want to say that I paid like around $100 for this. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all the truth. Let me see. So I paid $89 for this on Amazon. I had to look it up. So I paid $89 for this on Amazon. I have Amazon Prime, which means that, I didn't have to pay any shipping for it. I can't remember if they collected tax. Let's pretend like they did. And this put it right under $100. For me, this was worth it. I like that it's also portable, it's easy to carry, and it does come with like a little standing base that can put under it, and so you can put it in the corner with your vacuum cleaner or in your closet, your cleaning closet, broom closet, whatever it is that you have. You can put it in there and sit it on the base so that the cloth or the mechanism for the bottom of the steam mop is not sitting directly on the floor. Overall, I would give this probably about 4 stars, maybe 4.5 stars. I don't think that it's a wasted purchase at all. And oh, also, one of the things that I really liked about this was the length of the cord. I know that for some people, outlets are an issue, and it can be an issue in my house. So, being able to plug it up in one room and go to a couple of different rooms without having to unplug and figure out where I can, plug it back in the next room has been great. So, I'm gonna say 4.5 stars, even though I said 4 to 4.5. I'm gonna give this a solid 4.5 stars. I think that if you purchase this, you'll be highly satisfied. Word of warning though, when it comes with like two what they call freshening discs. I think they're called a freshening disc. Now, unless I missed it, those discs are only available on Bissell.com. I've not been able to see where they're available in retail stores, which is a pain because if you like them and you want to continue to use them, then you have to get them directly from the website. They do offer like discounts and coupons and things periodically, but I haven't seen any frequently enough to make me go, oh, okay, this is totally worth it. And if it's something that you need now, it's you have to order it and you have to wait. So it's not like you can go to a Target or a Walmart or wherever and just pick it up. So that was the only drawback for me. But those discs are just scented. They don't do anything as far as the cleaning or make it more efficient or effective, and you can certainly operate it without it if you just don't have the smell. Like I said before, the way that I get around that is I'm spraying orange essential oil or pine sol on the floor anyway, so the disc doesn't matter. But I just thought that I would mention that. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I will do my best to answer them and give you some really honest opinions on it. But other than that, go get you one. I think that you'll like it. Talk to y'all later. Bye.